Matches Balone.
What is up, guys? Matches Balone here, bringing guys another desktop video. So they just recently revealed the Injustice 2 gameplay trailer, and I kind of want to go over with you guys and pick out some certain stuff that I noticed and just talk to you guys a little bit about it. Now, I'm not really going to show the entire trailer just because I don't want to get a copyright strike. So this is just certain things I thought I saw and I want to discuss with you guys. I will have the link in the description, so I highly suggest you guys go check it out. It's like a minute and 30 seconds, so it's a really quick watch, and it's really awesome. But enough talking, let's just jump straight into it. So here we go to Chrome. This is off of YouTube, and this is an IGN video. Injustice hasn't released it yet, so this is coming from IGN, but like I said, the link will be in the description, and it's simply titled Injustice 2 Gameplay. So I'm gonna full screen here. Now, here I have a black screen just, somewhere to start, so it's not gonna show anything for you guys. Now, where I wanna go is, let's jump ahead to right here, 22 seconds. So I have gone ahead and kind of wrote down where these things are that I want to focus on. I will kind of put these in the description, so if you guys just want to jump to certain points, you will. But what I want to show you guys here is this is Kara, right? This is the civilian form of Supergirl. And this is really just going to be one of those introductory scenes when a character gets in a fight and, says they're quick, oh, I'm gonna kick your ass, essentially. So it's kind of cool to see this is the civilian form of Kara. So far, it looks like she's a good person, so I'm expecting her to be on the good side. But considering that her cousin's the bad guy from the first game, I'm not exactly sure which side she'll be falling on. The next one, right here, just a second later, we see her superhero form, right? So this is Supergirl. Again, it is really cool. Throughout the trailer, we do see her fight, so you kind of get glimpses of her outfit and how she looks and how she's going to handle. But we're not really going to get a really good kind of design of her until they release some type of, character image, or until the game comes out, right? But I do like her design. It does look very armorish, almost akin to the Verse Superman from the first Injustice game. Also there might be some Man of Steel inspiration in all this. But it is really cool that, Supergirl is one of the kind of more focus of this video. Where I want to jump to next, and this is a new character for the game so far. Right here, we do see Atrocitus. So, for those of you guys who don't know, Atrocitus is a Red Lantern. He actually, he's the leader of the Red Lanterns. I believe he created the Red Lantern Corps. And essentially, he's a bad guy for the Red Lanterns. I think this is really cool. He has been in the Injustice games before. In the first Injustice game, he's actually in the background for one of the stages. I believe it's Metropolis. If you go up to the top of the skyscraper, right on top of the building, you see him battling against Kilowatt in the background. And then I actually believe in one of the kind of Starless missions for Green Lantern himself, Atrocitus shows up because he's helping Sinestro. So you essentially battle against him. He's never been a playable character. I think he has some type of card in the Injustice mobile game. But aside from those kind of like little cameos, he hasn't really been in the game as a playable character. So it is really cool we're getting somebody new, right? I'm wondering if he's probably replacing either Green Lantern or Sinestro, or he's just joining and now we have 3 Lantern Corps. So I think that will be pretty cool if we do have that. And then throughout the trailer, you do see all the different characters in their different armors, and I think Atrocitus just lends himself really well to having all these different armor pieces. Not only because he's a Red Lantern, but also he's just a very scary figure in general. So it is really cool. This is a new character, Atrocitus. I'm really excited to play as him. I love the Green Lantern's mythos, and I feel like he's going to be a powerhouse, and he's just going to wreck everybody. Now let's jump to right here, 30 seconds. It's not that good. Okay, right there. So what you see obviously is Grodd. Grodd is another new character that is joining the roster of Injustice 2. Funny thing is, just like Atrocitus, technically Gorilla Grodd was also in the very first Injustice game. He's actually, again, in the background on the Strikers Island map, right? I believe he's just in the background of the regular map. If not, if you play in the story mission where Strikers Island is kind of, there's like a prison break, you see him in the background. And he is one of those interactable characters where if you actually launch your opponent to him, Gorilla Grodd, would actually kind of hit him back to you. So again, he has been in Justice game before, but this is the first time we're going to have him as a playable character. So I think that's really cool. And you know, if you already have the character assets, why not use it? Again, I'm expecting him to be a very powerhouse heavy. I don't know if he's going to be replacing one of the characters, because I could easily see him replace somebody like Bane, who's you know, again, a powerhouse, super muscular. Gorilla Grodd tends to be a very physical guy, so I think he could easily replace Bane. But you know, hopefully he'll be an addition and not a substitution, right? Let's see who is up next. At 32 seconds, nope. There's another a better image of Gorilla Grodd. That's funny. Oh, right here. We just get a better scene of Aquaman. Of course, Aquaman was in the first game. He does look different here. He tends to have different armor on him, so it does look cool. And then, like you said, if you just go a little bit more, let me get not really my best pursuit right now. Let's see, at 33. At 33, that's where you see a better image of Gorilla Grodd. And really, compared to him, because in the trailer he is fighting Aquaman, he tends to be a really big guy in sense of size, height, width, all of that. So I think that's kind of cool. Let's jump to 39. So what I want to point out right here, obviously we do see Supergirl fighting Atrocitus. She's heat visioning him. Oh, what's really cool is the background. If you see this background, this seems to be some type of memorial site. Obviously right here you see some type of construction. I believe this is a crane, and we clearly see this is a LexCorp logo. So I'm guessing this might be, you know, think of Man of Steel, where like Metropolis was destroyed and they rebuilt it and made a memorial for the people who died, and obviously Superman. So I wonder if this is essentially the same thing, just in the Injustice world, right? Is this something to pursue with the story? And the fact that there's a LexCorp logo, I'm hoping that also means Luthor is still in this video game. But you know, we might never know. But it is interesting to see all these statues and all the images that we see around them, right? Let's jump to 43. Now what's 43 is that, again, continuing with this kind of fight between Supergirl and Atrocitus, the background, what we see here, this clearly is Superman, and holding, what I'm guessing is Lois Lane. Again, I don't want to really spoil the first game, but the reason Superman goes crazy is because the Joker actually ends up killing Lois Lane. And so I wonder if this is, again, an homage to the events of what happened during Superman. You know, it is an Elseworld story, so we don't know exactly where this is taking place, but I just find this background and this obviously stage for the fighting game already seems really cool and really interesting. Let's jump to number 50. So number 50, at 50 seconds into the video, we do get to see the reveal of Batman. Of course, he's going to be in the game. He's a really popular character. You know, it's a no-brainer. But Batman is in the game, and you get a little bit of glimpse of the armor he's going to be wearing and stuff. So that's kind of cool. At 52, no, let me scoot this a little bit. Here we have Superman again. He was revealed in the first Injustice 2 reveal trailer, but it is cool to see here Superman, and you could already see some of the different costume changes for him. It's kind of strange that he has such a bright suit. In the reveal trailer, he kind of seems to have a very dark suit. So I wonder how is that gonna play into the story. You know, is this a Superman from another world? Is he good or is he still evil? Right. So I wanted to show you guys that at 54 seconds. What's really cool, this is Batman essentially throwing Superman through the wall, but what's really cool, if you see his hands, he has the green glow, where if you guys saw in my other video and how I really showed you guys that image that they revealed the Injustice 2 game, Batman has some type of green glow on his armor, and I was wondering whether that might be kryptonite or that might be the green power ring. Here, given the fact he's going against Superman, I'm gonna say it's kryptonite, but I'm not really sure, right? So yeah, that overall, that's just kind of really interesting to see. You know, the fact that they're gonna use the green light, especially right now against Superman. The next part I want to jump to is 107. So 107, it just really shows us kind of some more of the Batman armor. Right here, 106 is probably a better point. But we see the Batman armor. You could already see just how different it is from the very first Injustice game. So that's kind of cool and kind of interesting. It's kind of weird he doesn't have the bat ears right here, but you know, overall it is still a pretty cool suit. It almost, to me, feels a lot like the Arkham Origins suit, you know, the very armor heavy suit. So that's kind of cool and kind of interesting. Let's go to 110. And then 110 is obviously this really cool Black Manta, right? Now, I don't know if Black Manta's in the video game. I don't know if he is really going to be a playable character, or is he just in the background and this is essentially an interactable character, right? Like I said, if you think of Gorilla Grodd in the first game, technically he was in the game and he was in the background and he would interact with your fight if you prompt him to, but he wasn't a playable character until now. So I wonder if Black Manta is going to be one of those background characters who just makes a cameo, or this really is a playable character. Obviously, I want him to be a playable character. Black Manta is really cool, and I think the more Aquaman love we can have during the game, would just be awesome. And you know, if you already went ahead and made this model, why not use him as a playable character? So if he's not in the game right away, hopefully he'll be a DLC character. But it is really, really cool that Black Manta is in the Injustice world. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. Next, let's go to 114. So 114, again, looking at the background, this seems to be the theater where, you know, obviously Bruce Wayne and his parents went to see the movie, and then, you know, of course, the whole scene of pretty much the origins of Batman, right? I don't know if this is exactly the same theater, because I believe the theater, it was the Monarch Theater or something. And here, if you slow down the video and you look more, it says Empire Theater. So I don't know if this is the same theater, but obviously it's invoking the Batman origin, right? This almost looks like this is Crime Alley right here on the side. And the fact that Batman is in here fighting against Superman, it just, again, continues the idea that this is the same theater where the unfortunate events happen to the Waynes. And I wonder if this is one of those stages that really has to deal importantly into the story, or is this just one of those fight stages that it's really cool to look at, right? So I think that's really interesting. And then, you know, guys, that's pretty much it as far as what I want to show you guys. Let me jump over to right here, Injustice 2 coming 2017. There's really nothing more I can say. Like I said, this is a quick video. It's like a minute. Right here it says a minute 36 seconds. So I do suggest you guys go check it out. It was really cool. There's not a lot of information in it aside from, you know, some of the gameplay. The gameplay looked very similar to the first Injustice game. Just the next level, right? The graphics look insane. The armor pieces look cool. So we don't really know a lot. Like I said, E3 is next week, and supposedly they'll be showing some more gameplay footage off. So if I find some of that, I'll see what I can talk to you guys about that. Other than that, I think so far the game looks really cool. I like all the new characters that they're introducing into the Injustice world. Atrocitus, Gorilla Grodd, hopefully Black Manta, and obviously Supergirl. All of those are, you know, new characters that are really going to expand this world, and it really shows they're diving deeper into the DC Comics universe. So I'm really excited for those additions. I'm hoping they are additions, and we're going to get the full roster from Injustice transferred over to Injustice 2. My guess, they're probably going to be switching the characters out, you know. And storyline-wise, some of them have actually died in the story, so it wouldn't make sense for them to show up in Injustice 2. But again, because it's an Elseworld story, maybe a different version of them will show up. But, you know, really, as of right now, super excited, super pumped for Injustice 2. I really just can't wait to getting more information. If you guys are super excited about this, I highly suggest you guys actually go pre-order at GameStop, because if you pre-order the game, they give you a free Injustice poster, which is that Batman vs. Flash poster. So if you guys really like that image, go pre-order the game at GameStop, get the poster, and then just, later go back and cancel your pre-order, right? You got a free poster. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's all my thoughts and opinions. If you guys have, your thoughts and your opinions, please comment down below. Tell me what you guys thinking about this trailer. Did you guys see something else in the trailer that I just didn't spot? Whatever you guys are thinking of, I would like to know. So comment down below. Like the video, guys. Like it, dislike it if you didn't, and subscribe. And look forward to more videos. Thanks. Laters.